Welcome back to my channel, JoySalve here. And of course, in this video, I'm just going to share with you my personal experience working as a factory worker here in Poland. So I actually finished already 3 weeks, and I'm going to share with you some tips and of course, my struggles and how I survived working in the factory. So before anything else, if you haven't subscribed yet in my channel, please don't forget to click on that like and subscribe button below for future updates. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, I made a series called My Journey to Poland. So I was able to share with you like some tips and ideas starting from visa appearance, like arranging the documents and how I got here, and like the accommodation tour. So now I decided to make a new series which will be called My Life in Poland. So it's gonna be the same or almost the same as Emily in Paris, so I'll be calling it JoySalve in Poland. Yeah, I hope that sounds good. But I'm gonna be sharing with you some sneak peek of my life here in Poland. So before I start my storytelling, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for all the love and support that you've always been giving me since day one. You know, I really feel so much happy right now, so thankful. And hearing from you, your messages in Messenger, Facebook, and in Instagram, you know, telling me that watching my videos make you decide to apply for Poland as well. And I'm just so overwhelmed right now. I feel so overwhelmed, and I'm thankful. I feel humbled and blessed to be able to share with you my personal experience. To all my Filipino friends, maraming salamat sa inyong support. At kahit na nag-i-English ako, salamat sa pag-intindi kasi alam ko namang naiintindihan nyo yung English. And of course, the reason why kaya ako nag-i-English kasi may mga viewers tayo na applicants din from other countries na hindi nakakaintindi ng Tagalog. So maraming salamat talaga sa understand. Alright, so let's get started. As you all know, or maybe some of you don't know yet for sure, I don't have any factory experience at all. And I was working as an English teacher back in the Philippines. Then I moved to the United Arab Emirates and worked as a sales executive as well as a quality assurance officer in a telecommunications company. So never in my life did I imagine or did I ever dream of working as a factory worker. But when the opportunity came to work as a factory worker here in Poland, I didn't give it any second thought. You know, I applied right away, and thank God, you know, thank you Lord, that I was able to get my visa. And yeah, I was able to reach my dream to live and work in Europe. And I know that most of you are also in the same shoes as mine. Working here as a skilled worker is just a stepping stone for us to more opportunities, right? So during my first day as a factory worker, I was really nervous, honestly. Like, I felt like I was in a job interview. I don't know what to expect, literally. So we got up early in the morning because our work started at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then the travel time was like almost an hour. So you have to wake up an hour before as well. The first day was actually the orientation. It just took around like 2 hours. They did an orientation. They informed us what to wear, what not to wear, what to do. And then of course they gave us the uniform or the personal protective equipment or PPE, everything. So the mask, they provided to us. So after that, we went home directly. The next day, that's when the job really started. When we were all ready, all prepared, my colleagues, or my two colleagues, and I went inside the factory. And I'm thankful that we have this colleagues who were able to assist us. They were working there before, so they assisted us step by step, like what to wear. Okay, once you're inside, what you're gonna do, you have to wear this plastic apron, the gloves, metal gloves and all. So we also got our knives, but of course there's like one knife for one person, and then you're gonna be putting metal gloves to avoid cutting yourself. And then we started cutting the turkeys, like the turkey parts. We started with the leg part, so there was like a lot of pieces, maybe like thousands or 500 pieces, and we have to cut that one, remove the bones, and then transfer it to the boxes, and then pile up in the pallet. So after that, we did it like in the entire shift. So we survived first, second, and third day. But of course, in all honesty, it was really exhausting, like physically, because you have to stand in the entire shift. You cannot sit down or whatsoever. And then the break time, if it's a full 8-hour shift, there is a 15-minute break in the morning and another 15-minute break in the afternoon. So food is also provided by the company. But of course, if you do love rice or biryani, don't expect that they have that one. They just have the sausage, the soup, bread, and the bread. Yeah, there's also mortadella sometimes, or turkey fillets or turkey nuggets. Yeah, they do have that. So we just bring our own rice or our own bread, and of course water. There is also water in the factory, but I haven't tried drinking it because it's not really in a mineral setup. Overtime is not really mandatory. It's up to you if you're going to extend or not, but just take note that sometimes there are no overtimes. Sometimes we even work for just 6 hours, like on Saturdays, because there's no production, so no overtime needed. That's why my colleagues and I decided that if there is overtime, then we have to really grab the chance, or else our salary will be just a little more or less. Remember that here in Poland, we are being paid per hour, although we get the salary, on a monthly basis. Like for example, the cutoff is from the first of the month till end of the month, and then our salary will be deposited to our bank account on the 15th of the following month. So during the first 3 days, or let's say 5 days, I got shocked really with everything, just everything. Because you're not just gonna cut there. No, you're not gonna go there and just cut or remove the bones. But sometimes they will ask you to assist in piling up the turkey breasts, pile it up in boxes, and then once it's full, you have to pile it up again in another pallet. And sometimes you also have to put some plastic on the boxes, so you have to pile up also that one. So on my first week, I was really, really exhausted. I was so tired, like physically. But the good thing about it is you can just rest. Make an 8-hour sleep, then the next day you will be hyped up again. It's totally different when you're working in a like really stressful job, that even if you wanted to rest, if you wanted to unwind for a day or a couple of days, it's not enough. But at least here, if you're physically tired, you can just rest, and then you're ready for the next day. I always tell myself, like, my parents didn't let me finish college just to work here. But then I just thought of, you have to be grateful because you're in Europe. It's your dream. So that's when I decided, after like 2 weeks working, that's when I decided to embrace the environment. Like, this is not permanent. My job as a factory worker is not permanent. I'm not gonna stay here forever, of course. And what am I gonna do in order to not feel the agony? So I decided to just embrace it. I made friends with a lot of people. I smiled at them because it's just me. Even if you ask my previous colleagues in the Philippines or even in United Arab Emirates, yeah, they'll tell you I smile a lot, and I'm just too much positive with the people. And I'm really thankful to God for that. With regards to what I wear in the factory, if you're familiar with the thermal clothes, yes, you have to wear that one, thermal clothes, and then I put on a long sleeve or sweater, and then I put on another sweater. But lately, since I got used to the temperature already, I just wear a thermal cloth inside and pants and a sweater. That's it. So the good thing about my factory is that the people there are nice. They are friendly. My supervisors and the managers, they are approachable. Yes, they are Poles or Polish people, and they're just super respectful with regards to individuals. With regards to my colleagues there, most of them are Ukrainians and Georgians, and they are, some mostly are already in like 40s above, and they are still carrying heavy boxes, which really inspired me. But then I realized it's not good for me to carry heavy loads since I don't have any kids yet, and I'm still planning to get married in the future. So I don't think it's I don't think I have to compete with them, right? So after completing 3 weeks as a factory worker, I can say I'm a certified factory worker now. Just kidding. I can say that it's fun. You just have to embrace the reality that for now, that is our job. So for us to enjoy the moment, we have to embrace the moment, correct? So after 3 weeks of working as a factory worker, I can say that I've totally adjusted, I've totally adapted to the working environment. With regards to rest, I make sure that I sleep at least 7 hours every day. And then I got used already to standing up the entire shift. My feet didn't hurt anymore because I made sure that the boots I'm wearing is super comfortable. It's big and it's totally fine. With regards to the temperature, I'm okay already with it. Sometimes it just feels too much cold because they have, of course, they adjust the temperatures most of the time. And don't you guys know that since the start of our shift, we were working almost like 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours every day for the rest of the week. And it's not that hard for me. So for my friends who are asking, or my future friends are asking, like, how's the job, how's my work? Well, guys, you don't have to worry about me. I'm totally fine, and I thank God that I still have this job. This job gave me the opportunity to meet new people. So my advice for those who are still planning to apply, guys, just apply. Okay, even if it's a factory worker, it's totally fine. This is just a stepping stone for your dream to live and work in Poland. Okay? So, yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like, literally hard. On the first month working in the factory, but remember that we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. And nothing is impossible with him. So for you to enjoy the moment, all you have to do is just embrace it. All right, so there you have it, guys. I hope I was able to share with you some information you need. I was able to give you idea on how it feels like to be a factory worker here in Poland, and especially to us who don't have any factory experience at all, how I'm trying to survive every week. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!